AI is everywhere. We all know that. It's getting more advanced. It's getting crazy at times. Today, we're specifically talking about Star Wars AI content. I've been noticing over the last number of months a lot of YouTube channels, including Skywalker Stories here, and others in other social media platforms, using AI to generate content that we may not actually see from Lucasfilm, of course, under the umbrella of Disney, um, bringing it to life, in a sense, with AI. And I saw this more recently. This is why I wanted to make this video. Star Wars Duel of the Fates by Skywalker Stories. Duel of the Fates was the original Episode 9 script by Colin Trevorrow, the director, before he left the project. J.J. Abrams came in and then, of course, reworked and things were changed to The Rise of Skywalker. And when I saw this and watched a bit of it, I'm like, wow, like, it's getting more crazy. Now, yeah, 100%, it's obvious as hell. It's AI. But my question is this to all of you out there who may be watching this content. Do you think this is hurting Star Wars or helping it? Seeing these kind of things. Because when I looked into this and watched the Duel of the Fates thing, I mean, look, it is pretty damn crazy. Now, this is just a screenshot, but if you watch it, it's clear with their faces and the emotionlessness sometimes of their faces. It's obvious as hell it's AI. But if you showed somebody a photo of this, just show them this photo and said it's from an upcoming Star Wars film that's happening after the events of Rise of Skywalker or something, and they didn't maybe remember that Kylo died and all that stuff, they might think this is real. Maybe. You have stuff like this too, where Rey in this version of the script of Duel of the Fates had dual-bladed lightsabers. She had different outfits. And if you showed somebody this shot here saying it's from the upcoming Rise of Skywalker, like back before the film released, people might believe it. I'd probably believe it if this was like, oh, this is a shot from the upcoming movie. It's crazy how detailed it is getting. Because there was some Star Wars AI stuff that was coming out way before all of this, and it did not look that good. It didn't look that convincing. Another shot of Kylo. And I believe in the script, he goes the route of having a version of Darth Vader's mask and stuff. I mean, I haven't read the full script, honestly. But this is crazy, seeing this. And I wanted to show something else, too, because we had Star Wars Tales Untold has been doing some other stuff, and they actually just uploaded a video literally as I was about to make this video, showing Darth Maul and his kind of like, kind of upbringing with Palpatine. You see stuff like this, and you see the views, like 334,000 views 3 days ago, where Luke encounters Anakin's ghost after Return of the Jedi. Like, the amount of viewership this stuff is getting is showing that Star Wars fans are supporting this. 767,000 views. Luke encountering Darth Bane. Count Dooku becomes Darth Tyrannus and recruits Jango Fett. 822. 1.3 million for Darth Vader visiting Padme soon before Return of the Jedi. Now, I wanted to show this other one. It's from that one where Darth Tyrannus. This is them using, of course, a de-aged Christopher Lee around the time of when he probably would have left the Order in terms of, Tyrannus and everything, him being the Jedi he was and then leaving. And then he goes and talks to Jango. Obviously a little blurry because the shot was moving, like the camera was moving, but it's crazy the detail of this, right? And this is just where we're at now, because AI is going to continue to develop, it's going to continue to evolve. We're going to start seeing probably full AI Star Wars films being developed, or longer scenes, because these videos, I mean, they're not, like, they're long-ish in a sense, like 8 minutes, 10 minutes. Let's go back here. 8, 8, 8, 8. So we're, like, they're giving you full on videos of stuff you can watch. And eventually they're going to get longer and more detailed. And honestly, it's hard to really discuss if this is actually hurting or helping, because there are people that have opinions on this very, very radically, and I get it. The thing is, AI is becoming more prevalent. Like my current job, AI is becoming more prevalent at my current job, and it's a thing we unfortunately cannot avoid. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing or a good thing. I'm just saying it's something that it's just reality. And so seeing stuff like this, I mean, 100% it's obvious it's AI. Because obviously, if you know the backstory of this, because it's creating AI Star Wars shorts for the fans. Clear. But if you were to show this to somebody who doesn't really know it's AI, they probably would pick up on it. But this is going to get more detailed to the point where it's going to be harder and harder to discern that it's AI or not. Obviously, if you're a fan of Star Wars, you'll know that stuff as it gets more and more advanced was not actually created by Lucasfilm, and that this is just some clip that someone made through AI for YouTube. But it's going to get more and more crazy at a point where it's going to be harder to discern and figure out. But do you think this is actually hurting or helping Star Wars? And maybe that's a dumb question to ask. But I'm asking the question because there's a lot of people that are supporting this content. They are. They're supporting it. As you saw, look at the views. 1.3 million views in 3 weeks on this video. I didn't watch that one, but I watched a bit of these other ones. And yeah, there are definitely some limitations we're still having on this stuff. Some limitations for sure on this. But looking at these shots here, it's pretty insane how detailed the AI has gotten to really recreate an older Luke, to recreate a Vader without his mask, to recreate Jango and recreating Dooku, recreating a Luke Skywalker around the era of time when this probably would have happened if it's a thing. You know what I'm saying? It's very detailed. Very detailed. Because you would think this is from an actual Star Wars film. If you looked at this image, it looks that detailed. But once you actually get into the dialogue and the face movements, that's where AI is having trickery. But it's going to get more advanced. It will. I'm just kind of blown away that they're able to pull this off with AI. Because AI is able to create it based off prompts, as we know. So, what do you think about all this? Do you think this is just adding more damage to the franchise, or do you think this is another way for fans to enjoy Star Wars? Because we're not, I mean, we're getting Star Wars content, but it's not as much as it was. And as AI gets more advanced, we're going to be seeing other things that are like this. We're going to see other things that are like this that are going to come out. That's going to be fan-made projects of Marvel stuff, DC. Like we're already seeing that too, but this is becoming more prevalent of Star Wars AI content. It's crazy. It is 334,000 views in 3 days. Watching an AI version of Luke encountering his father after Return of the Jedi. But clearly there is support. Clearly. So something's going on. What do you think?